So hello, my name is Rodrigo Ferreira. I've been on self-improvement for more than 3 years and I've consumed so much content, but acting on it? Not really. Just until kind of recently, until this year, I've been doing some new stuff that are more acting and less showing. And so, if I was gonna do this, here's how you do it properly. So, let's be honest, starting is hard. And so, we take this issue as why is starting hard? At least for me, there's two reasons why starting something was particularly hard. Number one, judgment. Judgment from friends, from family, from parents even. Let me give you an example. At school, I always was the type of person that cared a lot about what other people said about me. So in terms of school, in terms of secondary school, I basically just followed along what everyone said. If people said, let's play basketball, I'll go play basketball. If they say, oh, let's play Fortnite, if that's still a thing, I'll just go play Fortnite. I'll just copy all the imitations they will do, because if I showed who I am, then I would feel completely rejected from the group. So I just followed along. But it's not just friends, right? Like, you start something, yeah, it's because of friends and you don't want their judgment, but it's also, let's be honest, because of family members. It's because of parents too. Like, especially for me, 2 years ago, I'd be like, if I told myself I'm starting YouTube, it's like, no, what would my parents think about that, right? So it's about that. It's about parents. It's also about very far family members, like family members that come like every 6 months or something. For some odd reason, we care about their opinion. We'd never see them. We're never gonna see them like in the next 6 months once there's a party or something. But we really care about their opinion, especially when we're talking about parties. Like, oh, Gina, we're gonna start. I'm starting a YouTube channel. Like, oh, what? You're a YouTuber now. You're an influencer now, and like we care a lot about what they're gonna say. But I think one way that we can do to kind of overcome this is that a kind of what I've called a so what mindset. So you know how the English teachers, especially if you're doing like GCSE or A levels English, you probably heard the phrase of your English teacher being saying, so what? So you're writing something, let's say Descartes did this and this and Shakespeare and all of that. So what? What does that matter? Okay, you're just waffling, rambling on and on and on, but you have to explain yourself. Why? Is it a thing you want to do? So what? Yeah, it is. So why are you gonna stop like every 6 months someone just saying, oh, are you gonna be a YouTuber and all of that? It never works, and that's a bit risky. Are you gonna let that decide what you want to do? Like, so what if they judge, right? So what if they say this or that, or like they start complaining about, oh, it's too risky, it's too that. It's like, if it's risky, won't you learn? Like, if this whole thing flops, maybe you will, maybe it'll fail, but why not try? Because I think it's much better to try than leave behind and not do nothing about it. Because I spent so much time just thinking, doing theory, reading books, and actions? Not really. Like, I changed through self-improvement, yes, but I would have changed 10 times more if I just acted on what I read, if I just acted what I listened, if I just acted of what I was absorbing into my brain. I would have changed much more. And especially if you're in school and you're a young guy, people will send through the Snapchats, especially doing YouTube, so they will send you through the Snapchats. They'll send the groups, they'll laugh. Like, if you're lucky, they'll laugh. Because all that means is just you have, like, you're succeeding, you're doing something that's right. Because if you're just quiet and not doing anything, like, it just means you're not doing nothing. Like, if someone is gonna do something like different than what everyone does, obviously they're gonna get some attention from it, won't they? The kind of second reason of why you kind of stop doing it, and everyone knows it, and everyone knows the word, and everyone hears it, and there's a million different hacks to go over it, and you probably should watch someone else about it, but is procrastination. That's simple. And what's procrastination is that you're seeking more dopamine, you're seeking more pleasure, and you just want more of that activity. Let's say social media, let's say Instagram, let's say TikTok. You want more of it, and something like YouTube or something like starting a business, let's say, it's not pleasurable, because anything worth doing is by definition not pleasurable, because if it was, everyone would be doing it. It's okay for it not to be pleasure, but how to get over it? Well, this is what I found anyways, which is a thing I kind of been working on and has been kind of working. Let's see if I have it here. I do have it here. This is like a little timer. You don't have to buy it, I'm not sponsored or anything like that. But what I normally do is one action. Some stuff, they're hard. If you're gonna give me an option between the chocolate or the carrot, I'm gonna choose the chocolate, because it's more gratifying, it's easier to choose, it's more pleasurable. So one thing I personally do, and you might want to give that a try, is, so I put it a little timer. I personally put it 1 minute, and see what happens. Put a little timer for 1 minute. Let's say you want to do, like getting out of bed. I personally use this and it was actually quite fun. Like, I'll do it for like 10 seconds, because this like grabs to it, and it kind of, my bed is there, so I'd twist it and be like, oh, okay, 10 seconds, and then I'd get out before the timer, because I'm like, oh, what happens if this and this, and I'd have to get out before the timer, or it'll start ringing. So these were two things that helped me and were powerful and kind of helped me to do what I actually want to do. And if I were to go back from the 2 years of not starting YouTube, this is what I would tell my younger self. Alright, thank you for watching.